This is a showdown we've circled on the calendar as number one goes on the road to face a top 10 team. Welcome to the banks of Lake Washington and beautiful Husky Stadium, home of the Washington Huskies, as we'll see the number one team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Dropping back, it's Joseph. The pass rush closing in. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
How about that to start the game off by this defense? The offense decides to drop back on the first play, and this quarterback has no time at all because of the pressure up front.
Backed up here, 2nd and long from the 15. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. It's a deep shot to the right. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. Breaks into the open. We finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
Now the offense is set up with a short field. Trying to run it. It's Owens. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Bringing pressure. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Aggies. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Makes the grab. It's Harris. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Pass caught. 2nd down now. Looking to pass. It's Joseph. Caught near the sticks. It's Harris. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for the wideout. Falls incomplete. A lot of heat on that throw. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
We make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the wideout goes in motion. On 1st down, it's play action. Moves left out of the pocket. Makes a quick grab. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Back to throw. It's Joseph. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. And they'll just throw it away now. Couldn't make anything happen, and that's now going to bring up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
He keeps it on the design run. Oh, they stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on the design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
Tackled quickly after the catch, he'll be short of the marker.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Sacked, dropped at the 3.
This defense recognized that this offense wanted to throw the football. They pinned their ears back, got into attack mode, and came up with a nice sack.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Owens. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Well, this running back is very dangerous in the open field as a runner. Here we see him catching the football as a receiver, but the defense does a great job of keeping him short of the 1st down marker.
No fair catch. Looking to return his punt. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw. It's Joseph. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Boy, a really good ball here by this quarterback to be able to pick up this 1st down. And hey, this guy is living up to the legacy of what Washington quarterback play has been for a number of years, going way back. to Warren Moon and Mark Brunell, and more recently with Jake Browning, and of course the last couple of years with Michael Penix.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Takes the ball and heads to the left. End zone ahead. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Huskies.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. He had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow them back into the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Williams. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
An empty backfield on second and short. Scanning the field, it's Owens. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And the Washington offense retakes the field here. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Catch made on the out route. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. That's caught. It's Williams. Breaks loose at the 45. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gain there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First and 10 now for the offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it now. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. Tackle made after a big gain. It'll be first and goal at the 7.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's first and goal.
Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
That's a big sack by this defense here on first down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a first and goal situation.
We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a second and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. This defense on fire.
Well, this defensive unit has certainly picked a great time to make a stand with back-to-back sacks, starting with that first and goal play. Curious to see if the defense revs up its engine and tries to apply some pressure here on third down.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Caught behind the line. It's Robinson. Has a pass to the end zone. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Washington. They'll try to add their lead now with a PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kick kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And the return will be brought down. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Dropping back, it's Owens. Grabbed by the receiver. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. He can go.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Offense comes out to start this drive. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. So the offense looking for building a lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Makes a move and breaks free. He's in the clear. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position, down to the 24.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
It's complete.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down and goal, upcoming. Dropping back, it's Owens. Finds an open target on the left side. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
How about the discipline of this defense here on 2nd down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
3rd and goal, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. 13 after the miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. Breaks free. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Back in motion now. Looking to pass here on second down. Hits the running back in the flat. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards. Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. Design quarterback run. Some hard running there through a tackle. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on 4th down. But what's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on 4th down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
To throw, it's Joseph. He's running out of time here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Second down play coming up. Ball handed off. He's found some room at the 45. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to 29. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. No pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line and this back, really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Looking to throw. It's Joseph. Defense is coming after him. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on 3rd down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking deep to the right side. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. What a grab by the freshman. The Aggies come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. First down, looking to throw the ball. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. Catch made down inside the 25. A huge gain moves the ball to the plus 22. Great scoring position now.
Well, one thing we know for sure, this quarterback has a ton of confidence. Already he's thrown 2 picks. That is tight coverage right here. He still puts it up in the air. Now, this one works out for him, but they haven't throughout this game.
One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. First down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Texas A&M is now operating in the red zone. To throw, it's Owens. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Looking to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
Oh, and he knocks it right through.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Like the final play of the half coming up. Looking for a gap. It's Robinson. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Huskies will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. We get the second half started with the running play. Moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Owens. With the catch, it's Owens. Desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Out of the gun now on third down. It's a quick grab. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
They bring him down after a short gain there.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Looking for some space. It's Owens. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Running play called on third and short. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional. I think it's allowed this defense to...
It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
On a tight game like this, you're on the road, why not take a chance? Go for it, you hit it, and you quiet the crowd in the process.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Pressure is coming. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Looking downfield, it's Owens. This time, a completion. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times, you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming third down call.
They face a third and short on the 9th play of this drive. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Point after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Washington offense heads back out on the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Chris, let's tip our cap to this quarterback. He has gotten hit. That's the 4th sack already in this football game. Now, he's thrown for a lot of yards, so it's been one of those cases where either our band is playing or your band is playing. One way or another, you're getting a lot of fireworks in this game.
They look to throw it here on second down. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
You know, I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Look out, he's in the clear. He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown, Aggies.
Not only are they able to come up with some points of their own, now the defense on the other side comes up with a turnover and a touchdown to tie the game, and they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Washington offense is back out on the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after going a pick 6 last time out here. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Second down after that short completion. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. To the air, it's Joseph. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. And the Huskies will bring their punt team onto the field. And here's the return. Decides not to fair catch it, but he is tackled immediately. A gutsy move, but didn't produce much. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Receiver in motion now. Toss play. Back heads to his right. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Tied up here in the third quarter. These second down and long plays become important as they try to avoid third and long. Scanning the field. It's Owens. Catch made on the left side.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion sets up an important third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. He's got it with room to run. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback fighting this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a third and 9 now.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
On the field, it's 4th down and 9. Looking for a man. This will go incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Oh my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to home.
Tackle made after a solid game to spot the ball at the 34.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. To the air, it's Joseph. Throws to the tight end. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Could take it all the way. At the 10, takes it all the way back for a pick 6. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick 6. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
And he knocks through the PAT. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Final play before the end of the quarter. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Very near the end of the 3rd quarter here. Looks like time for just one more play. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And the pass is incomplete on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Final quarter coming up. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. The pocket breaking down. Finds his man. It's Williams. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
2nd down now after the sack. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They drag him down after a big game. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
Takes the handoff. It's Owens. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Back to throw. It's Owens. Caught in the backfield. It's Owens. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they could convert third and short here from the 50. Out of the gun now on third down. Throws it to the right. Wide open downfield. Broke out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. Working clock with the ground game. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. He's got it in the open. And he goes down after a solid gain on the play. That's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense. So it's first and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Great job by the running back is staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. Now the important point after attempt. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. Start at the 25. Washington offense retakes the field here. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Moves out of the pocket. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game film. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
A deep shot, but he paid for it. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. And runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. Getting set. Here's second down. To throw, it's Joseph. Nice grab. It's Williams. Solid tackle, able to get him down. The Huskies come to the line to run the hurry-up. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Fires quickly to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. Washington getting set for the 1st and 10 now. He's looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, the quarterback makes a mistake here. That's football 101. Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation and not take the sack, especially in the 4th quarter.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Lets it go quickly. It's a bullet, but incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, but the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Extending the play now. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Now, you got to give the defense some credit on this one. They came out in dime with 6 defensive backs on the field to try to lock down all these playmakers with that much speed on the field. They were quick to jump on the quarterback when he decided to take it himself. Good play there by the D to set up this 4th down.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Back to pass. It's Joseph. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
What a score by this offense. And the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time. And now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
Empty set as they try for the 2-point conversion. Quarterback drops back. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The defense has all 3 timeouts remaining, so they have to run a couple of plays here. Grinding away with their running game. Picks up the first, looking for more. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. Well, barring something crazy, Kirk, that should be enough to secure this victory. They came in trying to dodge the upset in this early season showdown, and they passed the test.
Chris, is a great game and a fun way to start the season. And I think the fact that the team that is expected to win wins this football game, they can use that as a confidence builder. And for the team that loses, think about this. Still a long way to go to be able to kind of right the ship and kind of have the season you expect to have.
Testing the right side here. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Chris, this is a huge touchdown late in this game to make this a 2-possession game with under a minute to go. I think it's safe to say they can secure victory here.
An extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for a late deep shot. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down.
Let's go.
Back to pass. It's Joseph. Defense is coming after him. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Looking deep to the right side. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. Now they're going to hustle to the line and get set. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught near the goal line. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense.
Here we go.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on second down. Oh, and he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a third down play coming up. They need a touchdown here. Down big in the fourth quarter. Third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? And he goes down, and that's how we will end it. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable.